Hey guys, Ishwari here and welcome back to my channel. So today, as you've already read by the title, I'm going to be recreating some more pictures that I've done this video in the past. So this is a part 2 technically. It's been a while and I have recreated a lot of pictures in this much time. Today I'm going to be showing you the most recent ones that I did. But so without further ado, let's begin. The two main apps that I'm going to be using in this video is Photoshop and Lightroom. Now I have a paid subscription because I use it so much, but you all can totally do all of these pictures with a free trial of a week. And anyway, all of us are home for quarantine, so you all can just make the most of that 1 week as well. So the first picture that I'm going to be recreating is this one. Now that is inspired by all the Instagram and Snapchat filters with either flowers, butterflies, birds around the head. So that's what I wanted to do. So what I did was, first I tried some purple eyeshadow. I first edited on Lightroom and then I took it to Photoshop. The main aim from Lightroom was to get the contrast adjusted, to get the vibrance, saturation of all that purple eyeshadow, and then adjust the colors as I wanted them to go. Basically after I edited that, then I went on Photoshop and I did the further editing like so. So this is what it looked like before and this is what it looked like after. I was pretty happy with it. So the next one that I did was, I've been seeing these pictures with basic portraits but doodles around them. So this was my inspiration for this look. So what I did was, I did a mini photo shoot in my house with yellow chart paper in the background. Then I went on Photoshop and I basically just drew doodles around my face and whatever I wanted to do, basically. Again, inspired by all those that I had put before. So this is how I did that. Get a few pictures that you look good in, but the background is so bad that you can never upload it. So I got one of them in my bathroom, which was so cluttered and so horrible that I could never upload it. So I worked my way around it and I just edited myself out and I put it on a cooler background. So what I did was, I used Photoshop mostly for this. I just basically, so you know by now that Photoshop works on layers. So the first layer is the picture and then you edit yourself out of that. So you take that selection tool or your magic wand tool, whatever you want, and then you edit that part out and then you copy paste it on another layer. And then I chose these two particular backgrounds from Google. I just found them there. One of them was a colorful doodle one and one of them is like a wave drawing kind of thing. So I put the wave, I combined both of them like so, and then I just added them in the background of both of me, and then just like I did in the previous one, I just doodled two swivels around me like that in different colors. So it just gave a cooler vibe is what it was before, and this is what it became later. So I am so shocked at the result and I'm so proud of it as well. So that was the third thing. Then the fourth thing was, basically it's like a black and white picture with an outline of your face, it's a side profile and an outline of your face, and then it moves a little up and the outline moves a little away from your face. I don't know what it is about that, but it looks so cool. So I wanted to do it and I did it with the same pictures from the yellow photo shoot that I had done before, and because it was going to become black and white anyway, so I had taken a side profile and then again on Photoshop I did it on layers. So the first layer, first I made it black and white, and then on another layer I just outlined my face with the brush tool, and then because I did it on a separate layer, I could move it together at whichever point of the picture I was more comfortable with. Now I was super happy with the result. And the fifth one that I did was, this was my most recent one and one of my favorites personally. Yeah, so I've seen so many pictures everywhere on Pinterest, like where there are like books burning. Basically, I wanted to recreate that kind of a vibe. Because I took a portrait with myself standing with a book here, and then I wanted to edit some fire on it. First, because the picture was so bright, I had to edit it on Lightroom before I could start actually editing the picture. And so for that, I basically used all these for my again, I'm going to put all that I did on the screen, so it's not going to be that hard. And I edited the brightness according to what I wanted. And yeah, so this is what I wanted at the end. Because the fire was going to come, I wanted it to be darker around the fire so that pops up more. So I did that, and then I went to Photoshop and then I edited the fire on it like so. So I used a picture that I found online of like fire flames and stuff, and I added that. I added the lighten effect in the layers option, and yeah, it looks very real anyways. And then after that, you just have to add the blackish tinge on that, like how I did, like so, using the brush tool. And yeah, it turned out pretty cool and I was really happy with it. All these pictures that I'm saying are all on my Instagram, and I've been uploading them as I made them. So if you all want to, then please go and check it out. I'm super excited about it, and there's so much more stuff coming really soon. So this is how it was before I started editing, and this is what I edited it to, and I was really happy with the result. Yeah, kind of picture that I've seen around Pinterest a lot is where they edit the starry night or other art pieces onto a cup, and it's already there in the cup, or like a space or galaxy thing into the cup. So I've been wanting to do that for a while, and I finally got around to actually doing it. So for this, again, I used Photoshop mostly and Lightroom only for the final editing. So what you do is you first place the picture that you want to add in your cup. For me, it was Starry Night by Van Gogh, which I really love. So you first place it, and then you take the selection tool, and okay, obviously rasterize the layer first, and then you select how much part of the picture you want in your cup. You can use the warp tool or other kind of tools to adjust how much of the picture you want exactly in your cup, and then you make a selection tool and cut that much part out from the cup, as well as make the exact cut on the picture so that it fits perfectly. Now to show that it was present in the cup, you need to add the bevel and emboss tool and give the layer the depth in the layer styles option. And then after that, just to give it a better effect, like for example, if you add coffee in a cup, it gives kind of a brownish outer glow. So just to show that this was there, you have to add an outer glow of the bluish color, because that's the color of the picture, just to make it more realistic. And yeah, that's basically it. Using the bevel emboss tool and the outer glow tool, it totally looks like it's already in the cup, and I was really happy with the result. And then you just do some extra editing on Lightroom after that, adjust the saturation, brightness, however you want it exactly to be. And yeah, that's about it. Then the last one I think that I edited was this eye. So what I did was I convinced my dad to get a good close-up of my eye. I did some makeup, make it look cooler. So I got that shot that I wanted. So I wanted the eyes to really pop. So I increased the exposure of just that part. So I chose the selection on Photoshop. Now this picture I did completely on Photoshop. So that I selected that exact part of my iris, and then I increased the vibrance, exposure, contrast, and whatever I felt like was necessary for that. And remember that in this selection you have to add a feather tool on the side so that the selection edits blends with the rest, because if your eye randomly starts looking so bright, it's going to be very weird. So you have to add that feather tool to make it blend with the background. So yeah, that's what I did. And then the second thing I did was that because the rest of the picture wasn't that important, I wanted the focus only on my eyes. So I just selected that part, and then I did Ctrl-Shift-I to select the rest of the part, and I just pixelated it with like a very high size of the pixels so that only the colors come, and it I don't know, it just gave like a cool vibe. So I did that. Crayon brush in the brush panel, and then I just gave it like an outline, just like I've done before in the doodling stuff. that's all the pictures I'm going to be recreating today. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you all liked it. And if you all do recreate any, please send them to me on Instagram at Ishwari Thadani. Follow me there because I'm going to be doing many more of these edits really soon. And yeah, I'm super excited about all the content that I have coming even on this channel. So please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Give it a huge thumbs up if you liked it, and share it with whomever you know. That's about it. I hope you all are very safe at home. I'll see you soon. Bye.